Coast-to-coast celebrations commemorate 50th anniversary of Woodstock Festival. 3,000 miles separate Woodstock, New York from Santa Rosa, California, with a small, cheerful, yellow bird connecting the two. The bird is Woodstock, which, like the legendary music festival of 1969, took its name from the rural community of fewer than 7,000 residents 100 miles north of New York City. In this 50th, though Woodstock was a later addition to the core cast of the Peanuts gang, he had a long arc of development, Schultz Museum curator Benjamin L. Clark said. It can be easy to peace, love, and Woodstock provides a rich snapshot of the landmark festival while tracing the evolution and life of Snoopy's most trusted friend. Back in New York at the actual Woodstock, the museum at Bethel Woods, located at the site of the original festival, opens its 2019 season March 30th with the special exhibit. We Are Golden examines the desires of the youth of 1969, places the legendary festival within the context of the positive societal changes it inspired and asks today's youth what they are asking of the world now. The exhibit featured the Woodstock Festival and Peanuts comic strip, both stand as touchstones of American pop culture. Debuting on October, while birds had appeared in the early days of the Peanuts strip, it wasn't until the late 1960s that Woodstock showed up. In a recording of Schultz himself describing how Woodstock came to be, you can almost hear the shrug in his voice when he says he named the character Woodstock after the festival simply because it was in the news and he had read about it in Life magazine, Clark explained. Woodstock served another purpose for Schultz. I think it also goes back to his love of funny words and names, Clark said. He created the character. Opened in 2002, Indiana, the place he called home for almost 40 years, the Charles M. Schultz Museum exists not only to preserve, display and interpret Schultz art, but also to build a greater understanding and appreciation for all cartoonists and cartoon art. Beyond the Schultz Museum, starting with the areas Spring presents, art lovers should consider the Inn for their Sonoma County accommodations. Ansel Adams Bufano emigrated to the U.S. from Italy, settling in, and is best known for his large-scale works which he often dedicated to the cause of peace, as is the case with the expanding universe. What better time to... The sculpture highlights the property's position along 25 dramatic acres of coastline. Timber Cove Resort pairs incomparable views of the Pacific Ocean with distinctive, sometimes quirky, touches such as placing a functional record player in each room. That's right. Perhaps you'll spin Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, The Grateful Dead, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young or another of the artists to play at Woodstock back in 1969. 50 years after its final chords were silenced, events taking place across the country to commemorate its historic anniversary prove the impact of Woodstock continues to be felt.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.